So in the midst of this craziness, everyone's pushing and stuff like that, the guy says, kick them out. We don't want them in our section. And I'm like,
now why am I in it?
And you could have did it.
See how I get wrong
did because you never apologized.
Hey gems, it's Cinderella LG and welcome back to my channel. So guys, today I am going to be doing another story time / get ready with me. This time with a wig from none other than Neatandsleek. Now I love Neatandsleek, I love their braided wigs, and today we're trying on a really cute one. It's a box braid wig and look at how beautiful it is. I love it. And you guys seem to like my story time from last time, so I was thinking why not make this a get ready with me story time again today, since you guys have seen me do other braided wig videos and you know those have done well before, but I thought we'd add a little pizzazz to this one today. And you know, I like to tell my stories because like I said, y'all only get a portion of my life. And for the times that you don't see, I would love to tell you guys what I can, and hopefully you can help somebody in the future. And today is not really like a let me help you kind of video. It's more of like a let me make you laugh kind of video, because it's definitely something that is funny and I think would tickle a few people. So yeah, this is the time that I got kicked out of a club in London. True story. True story. All right, I had to turn down the brightness just a little bit down there, but yeah, so let's go ahead and start putting on this wig and telling this story. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the tightest of the bands. Comes with a band on the back, and y'all know how I love my glueless wigs, and the band is the reason why the wig is so tight and nice. Or nice and tight. So I put it on the tightest one right there, and it should fit real nice and snug. So let's get her on, and then once we start doing the baby hairs and everything, we can start on the story. And luckily this isn't too long of a story to where you guys have to be like, get up with the story already. Okay. Ooh, she nice and snug. Look at that wig. Gorgeous. Okay guys, so the setting is London in the UK, the United Kingdom, yeah? I don't know if my accent is all that great, but this will require me to say or use an accent like every now and then. So if I do and I'm horrible at it, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that my accent's so bad. So while we went to London, y'all saw the whole part where we met, our group of friends, Sal, Sabrina, and friends, and had a great time with them the first night that we met them. And then the next night we ended up going to this one club. I have no idea what the club is called now. I might remember it later, and it's a fun club, great club. We had a great time, and the point is we were with Americans. That first night we were with Americans. So we were having a great time. Everyone's just chilling, doing their thizzle, and we're drinking, we're dancing. People are giving lap dances in the section that we're in, and it's just a great time. And it's actually funny because that night, we went back to their Airbnb that night, or hotel, no, it was their Airbnb. So we went back to their Airbnb that night that we were with them, and there's this one girl that one of the guys had met in the club. And the guys who we were with were a little older, they were in their 30s-ish, early 30s, 29, I think this guy particularly was 29. And the girl had come back and she was like, yeah, I'm 18. And we're like, oh, okay. So I distinctly remember this girl because she was wearing this dress at the time that I was like, oh, that's a really cute dress. It was a really cute blue dress, right? So she was wearing this cute blue dress, and they was doing whatever they was doing, and it was none of our business. So it was all in good fun or whatever, everyone was having a good time, and she was wearing this really cute blue dress that I was like, okay, that is very cute. And I remember her dress distinctly because I thought that what I was wearing was very underdressed in the club. I was wearing this nice cute little green top and some jeans, but I think that I still look good, so I was just like, all right, no problem. But now that I know how to dress, that maybe if I end up going to another club in London, maybe I'll just be a little more prepared. So we were just having a great time, just having fun or whatever. and they ended up going to, their group ended up going to Amsterdam, I think, the next day. Or was it Paris? I think it was Amsterdam. So when they went to Amsterdam that next day, we were just like, okay, well, we got to make new friends. But now we know of a spot to go to. So if we want to go to, you know, that club again, and we know we can have a guaranteed good time like we did with them, because the guys paid for the section, they paid for all the drinks, everything was like squared away. We didn't have to spend no money. All we had to do was go there and have a good time. That's all we had to do. Be cute in the section and have a good time. And that's exactly what we did. So we're over here thinking, okay, you know, it's going to be the same vibe if we end up going again. So we went bar hopping that night, but there was another girl that we were with that night that we had not been with the previous nights before. So we went to the bars, and the bars, like, I don't know what time they closed, but it was pretty early. So we were like, okay, it looks like we, you know, might have to go back to that club, because we know, like, they close at a certain time, and we know we're gonna have a good time there as well. And, you know, even though, like, our friends that we just made aren't here, we can just, like, you know, meet up with some other people that we see there. So we're thinking, you know, this is gonna be a great time, great trip to the club, and we're gonna have a good time like we did the night before. So we enter the club, and I don't know if it cost money to get in. It might have, but I'm not, like, I don't remember really too much if it did cost money to get in or not. So we walk into the club, and we walk to the section that we were in last time, and there's some guys in the section. And so we asked, hey, can we, like, you know, party with y'all? Can we sit with y'all? And they were like, yeah, why not? Sure. Now, I wasn't really feeling going out this night, especially because the next day, I mean literally the next morning, within something like 6 hours, we had to go to Paris. So it was just like I don't know if we should be here right now, because we got to leave, but I'm here because y'all want to be here. So I decided to just sit in the section. They allowed us to stay in their section. I said, okay, cool. I'm just chill. I'm not going to drink tonight. I'm just going to have a good time by sitting down and bobbing my head to the music. So the night before, I told y'all, everybody was like, you know, giving lap dances, like, you know, pouring each other's drinks in their mouths, like, you know, just having a good time. Everyone was like, kind of like, you know, not really booed up, but like kind of booed up, you know, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit. People just, you know, having a little fun outside the country. So, you know, we're thinking, oh, you know, they're probably the same out here. Like, you know, we had such a good time with them, or these people last time, we should have a good time again. The girl that we saw the night before with us was there again, wearing the same dress.
That's nasty.
And I think she was like lingering around our section, the section hopping, I'm not sure, but it was just so interesting. I was just like, huh, she's wearing the same dress she was wearing last night. Okay, maybe she just got multiple dresses in the same color. So she's lingering around, and I just noticed like her behavior around the people that we were with this night kind of changed. These guys were a lot more, that's the only way I can describe it, because I don't really have a word for it. Like, they were just not as friendly, not as like, you know, woo woo, party party. So like, you know, one of my friends was like, oh yeah, you guys want to dance? And they're like, no, real thugs don't dance, real G's don't dance. I'm like, real G's don't dance? What that mean? You can't, baby, welcome to the party. Y'all can't dance, we can't do that. And they were like, no, real G's don't dance, we don't dance, we don't dance. I was like, all right, so what y'all do? We vibe. I'm like, okay, well then we just gonna vibe. So I'm already off of it. I'm saying, you know what? I'm not feeling this. I want to go home. We have a flight in the morning anyway. Can we just leave? And my friends are actually having a good time. So I'm just like, you know what? We'll have a good time. Except one of the girls we were with was not having a good time, right? So it's just like okay. In the event that someone is not having a good time in the group, maybe, just maybe, we should find somewhere we should have a good time. So the section that we were in is the same section we were in that night before, but it's like, I mean, triple the people. Like, all the guys and they girls and they thugs and they G's and they homies are in this section. So it's a lot of people in this section right now, and I'm barely scooting my ass on this like little bitty part of the seat to where I can like at least sit down and like have full coverage, right? So I'm sitting down, we all like, you know, chilling or whatever, and one of my friends or one of the girls that's with us is standing. So she's standing, and I kid you not, y'all, these guys were getting a little rowdy just because there's so many people in like that section. They started like, you know, pushing a little bit, and I know it wasn't intentional, but you know, you kind of got to be mindful of like, you know, the fact that you're around people. I think like, you know, just kind of be a little more careful. And they weren't, and they kind of like were just pushing us, if that makes any sense. Not pushing us on purpose, but like, you know, just like a little, oh, well, there's so many people in here, so we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? So we're just kind of like, okay, I'm not feeling this, da, 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 da. And the girl that was with us that was standing up was like, I'm really not feeling this. So the next time they pushed her, she pushed back. Intentionally. Now, I don't know who told her to do this, but that was not a good idea. Because they pushed her back. So then now it's like, oh, girl, this is not good. So they pushing. It's like a drink that's being thrown at this point, and I'm like, damn, my shoes. Luckily, I wasn't wearing anything crazy that day, but like I was in my shoes. So in the midst of this craziness, everyone's pushing and stuff like that. The guy says, kick them out. We don't want them in our section. And I'm like,
Now why am I in it?
And you could have did it.
See how I get wrong
because you never
I ain't even did
apologized.
I came with them. It would be really bad for me to get up right now, but my feet hurt. But I came with them. Damn. So they're telling us that they want us out of our their section. Now, I understand. You know, these girls that you don't know are drinking your drinks. Well, I wasn't drinking that night. But these girls that you don't know are drinking your drinks. They're pushing. They're in your section. And now it's like a whole conundrum. Kick them out. I understand. I get it. However, I was one of them girls. And I wasn't doing nothing. But, you know, I'm like a loyalty kind of person. It's like, okay, I came with y'all. I gotta leave with y'all now. You know, it's not looking peak for us. Or it's looking peak for us. And I think, you know, we need to do our due justice and probably leave. So we leave the club, and as we're leaving, you know, they're complaining to the to the club manager, and he's like, and the promoter that had actually like brought us out that night or the night before. We were like, you know, the guys whose section we were in, like they weren't that friendly. He was like, it was such a good time last night. I don't know what happened. Yeah, London guys are like a little different than Americans. And we're just like, okay, well, yeah, it's just not what we thought it was gonna be. He was like, okay, well, let me get y'all like, you know, in your own little like area, and then like, you know, I'll take care of you guys. So we did get kicked out momentarily, but eventually the guy that like, you know, had brought us there that night anyway, I'm not gonna put this air tab down, girl, but the guy that had brought us out, like, you know, to begin with, the contact that like, you know, the other guys gave us was like, yeah, I'll take care of y'all. So when we got back into the club, like, you know, I'm thinking in my mind, yeah, y'all see us, we're walking back in, that's what you guys get. And he takes us a general admission. I don't do general admission. I guess there is like a section etiquette, and maybe it's different in country versus country. I don't know. But I just know that day it just was not what's up. Like, we just did not have a good time that day. And the guys that were there just weren't feeling it, which is understandable. So the hair is complete. It's looking beautiful. So if you would, go ahead and like this video if you liked it. Comment down below what you liked about it, and subscribe to your girl's channel. And go ahead and check out Neatandsleek. Check out this beautiful box braid wig. All of the information on this wig will be in the description box down below. You see it. And I will see you guys gladly in the next video. Welcome to Cinderella-thon. My birthday is very, very soon. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Smooches.
Hit me up if you wanna make love, but don't call my phone.